Your Chris 6 weather forecast.
Hi everybody, welcome back. Well, here is a look at what happened today. A couple breaks in the overcast, but clouds dominated. You'll see a lot of clouds tomorrow too, and we'll push this temperature up to perhaps the low 60s. But 59 was the high today, 48 chilly this morning, and no rainfall. 58 now, the winds are slowing down north at 12. Eventually the clouds thin out across the region, and these temperatures in the 50s will drop on down into the 40s for overnight lows, as it's going to be another cold night. See the clouds starting to thin out here a little bit. There's no moisture in there, so it is, and it has been a dry day. No frontal systems on the map to affect us. The one that came through yesterday and formed in the Gulf is now over in the eastern Gulf of Mexico and affecting the southeastern U.S. and Florida, and that is about it. What is going to affect us for the holiday weekend and preceding it is this Arctic air mass that's up here in the Pacific, I should say Northwest Territories of Canada, where it's 51 below zero right now in eastern Alaska. And that air is headed south in our general direction, and it has already crossed the border into the northern plains and Rockies, and it means business. And we are going to get a glancing blow of it with much of the area north and east of us just going to be absolutely clobbered by this system. I checked with my brother checked with me this afternoon. He said they're forecasting a wind chill of -20 up in the Buckeye State. I wouldn't want to be there for anything right now. All right, so Thursday, we're going to be in the 70s south of the front. The Arctic air will be in the panhandle and below freezing there. And then Friday, the freeze line is all the way south of us. We've been tracking this for a week now. Still south of us on Saturday, Christmas Eve, and near us here on Sunday, Christmas morning, before the Arctic air, as fast as it's coming down, will retreat, and 70s will take over. By the end of next week, we'll see 70 again here in Corpus Christi. This will produce the coldest temperature of the year, the coldest temperature since the big freeze back in 2021 of February, so about 21 months ago. And it's the first Arctic front we've had since then as well, causing temperatures to drop about 50 degrees. So a hard freeze, protect everything, plants, pets, people, and pipes. Dangerous wind chills in the single digits to teens Friday and into Saturday. And then no precipitation with this, so that means no snow and no ice. The only ice is going to be when I water my plants and it freezes on them to protect them from the dangerous conditions. Now we've got a whole lot, a plethora of watches and warnings: coastal flood advisory, gale watch, wind chill watch, small craft advisory, and also a hard freeze watch. Take a look at this. The wind chills dropped to 9 degrees here on Friday morning. 9, that's dangerous. 11 on Saturday morning, but 7 in George West. And it doesn't get much better during the day on Christmas Eve. The temperatures are just prolific as far as the drops. 60 tomorrow, roughly in the afternoon, and then 71 ahead of the front on Thursday. And then look at this, low 20s here on Friday morning with the wind blowing. And then on Saturday morning, which I think will be the coldest morning, we've got 17 in George West, 19 in Beeville, and low 20s here. So, putting it all together for you, here is your 7-day forecast. 45 tonight, 61 tomorrow, mild and nice. 70 here ahead of the front in Corpus Christi on Thursday. We go to 22 and 36 Friday, 20 and 43 Saturday. It'll be 50 on Christmas Day, but it's still cold, coming from a morning low of 23, and then it goes above freezing, and terrific and warmer weather here next week.